Hello, welcome back to yet another reading video. This time I am even legend in really hard to hold. My hands are tiny, by the way. So we have here first cards for Raven and Veronika. And the animals are, of course, a bird, blackbird, weasel. I'm not really sure at the moment what these cards are trying. Obviously, the bird has a great advantage because it's flying and can see from up high. However, the bird is not necessarily like an eagle, for example, more like about peace. And like when I saw the weasel, I just thought of I am weasel. I know I'm old. That's like a cartoon. um, but we'll see. The energies are a bit. So we got this Mayan goddess that gave birth to every single Mayan god. Again, still don't know how it's pronounced. Anyway, she channels the godly or divine healing power. It is coming from somewhere and it goes through her. And this is incredibly powerful. Like, she's a shaman. Yeah, red, I already don't remember. Yeah, it's a healer. That's the point. She's a healer. The message for Raven would be that she's more powerful than she still believes she is. Moving on to this. You remember the tone. There's 13 tones, which means 7 is the breaking point. So this is just before the breaking point. Just before you reach the top, the max, or whatever, the height. The highest height. And it's kind of like annoying, you know? Let's, I don't know how to like say, when you try to manifest and it's going and it's going well, but then like just when it's about to happen, you give up and you will never know that you were actually really close. I always think about that. Like I'm like powering through and doing and working, and then nothing happens, or like it doesn't happen enough. But mostly just nothing happens, and I give up, or like just kind of fizzles out. Like, what if I was really close? But you don't know. So if you're on a stage 5 out of 13, that's a really rough point. Also, this is, I don't know if I should like do the calculation. Like I calculated my stuff and 5 is my tone. Don't know what that means. I know it would be possibly interesting. Everyone is. Yeah, this is very confusing. But I do not know what. I keep getting tones, so that doesn't matter. If I got archetypes, that would be. For example, Angelina Mango got number 1, so they also have like a rather like huge age difference. They have age difference. I don't know, this Angelina Mango's career recently started? Like, I don't know. I was getting some more information about that, and it could be just a very like new project. And like don't quote me on that. It's just what crossed my mind. Pregnancy could be one of those things. Also, if you dream about pregnancy, that doesn't mean you are necessarily. It can mean that, but it's usually a project. Birth to the idea that eventually produce a project, bring a project to life. So we have the I was reading about the cards and the right card really. So these are like sort of elven creatures, and apparently children are extremely rare. There's one child every 400 to 600 years. Imagine that. Um, okay, so this could be kind of like the Veronika, isn't it? Like it captures it really well. Dark. It's obviously has white hair because all of these on a rock. There's something about like the connection about that. I don't know. There's definitely a connection to water. And this is like playful, childlike energy. There's a I'm gonna try to bring this. So here we have the dragon power. I did not get yin this time. She got heart power. Um, and this card appears simultaneously. Stuff is happening at the same time. Either she has learned how to manifest and is like not limiting herself on like let's manifest one the other, but she's like let's manifest or like just journal everything that I want. I get a little bit of like since last time I was like she needs to think huge. She needs to, you know, think outside the box and outside the other box. And the sky's not the limit. That was kind of the reading I got for her time when I did the reading for myself. Um, yeah, that was her message. I feel like that she has at least done that. Honestly, I need to also because I also like to take screenshots so the thumbnail, but yeah, me on for the most video, like better if I'm on there. No, this is like you can like read the energy. A lot of things are manifesting for her at the same time. And there's no limits. As long as you are putting it out there, you know, thinking about it, making like a vision board, making like an how's it called? Like you can make a video for yourself. You know, just telling you things that like you want to manifest. You just listen to it before you fall asleep. You know, you're doing huge benefit to yourself. But you have to believe it. You have to believe that it's not like too far-fetched. But so if you expose yourself over to like I'm gonna win Eurovision all the time, you maybe eventually start believing it. You know, kind of like that. But yeah, there's the heart. Yeah, the heart is very like strong. Also, like I feel like the children love differently than adults. So that's kind of, you know, this kind of reminds me of of a child because of the cartoon. I don't know, I just don't know enough about the weasels. You know, you kind of use the word weasel to like be sneaky. Maybe kind of like an underdog story. You know, you squeeze through or something. Kind of like that. Kind of giving me that. I don't know, I'm just trying to see if I can check. Because we've really been getting almost like what is. To some degree, I guess the message for her would be that she's in a good like path. Like since she's been announced, I think she has started. Oh my god, excuse me. My sneezes are always so like instant that I can't like mute or anything. Oh god, that's embarrassing, but I don't know what does the sneeze mean? That's for sure true. Yeah, that she's been on a good path trying to manifest things, and then she should definitely have like a journal and just write everything that comes to mind that she wants. Everything and anything. I also have like this little booklet that I write, and I write just everything that comes to my mind, and then I forget about it, and then eventually I open it again and see like how many things came true, and it's shocking. Like you would imagine, like maybe one thing comes true out of like 50, but no, like 10 of them come true, and it's just weird. So weird. Every time it gets me. Getting there. These middle cards a bit. This card is giving me that's where she is right now in her career. She hasn't peaked yet. That's basically the story. She's like probably at the hardest point of her career. It probably doesn't feel like that to her. But it's one of the hardest parts because it's really close to reach, you know, look for the. I need to remember to also look for the. Where is it? Where are you at? So like seven's the peak of the wave, right? And she's like probably around here. Who knows? And it's like really hard, it's like if going up the mountain, that's not the nicest part. One of the harder parts. And that's where this childish energy is gonna help her. This she's gonna weasel in. This is just playful energy, youth, and she can manifest. And also saying that she's still so young, like she has so much life in front. Yeah, definitely the manifesting thing. Imagine Eurovision not being your peak. Imagine that. What is your peak then? Okay. This is more like makes sense based on the color scheme. Like dark and blue. Kind of a cold. But blue is the communication. Which definitely, if this is Veronika, hard for Veronika for the song. Definitely she's trying to communicate the story. And also, I guess Veronika wants to communicate her story. Hope it's been like translated right. Because how good can a story survive through like centuries? When like one person retells it, it's already like distorted. Yeah, we can only try. Yeah, this is good. Like this, her just giving this to the world. Water would be also like maybe. I mostly see rain as abundance because there's so many bad ways for rain now. So interesting. Water would also be emotion. Blue in like this Mayan astrology would be an emotion as well. In chakras, it's communication. I'm kind of getting like that she can handle this, but it all comes from love. It's no witchcraft. Because there is dark and light magic. Definitely not. There's no sign at all of any dark magic. Maybe. That's like really likely. I'm not talking about Raiven. Just in general, it's unlikely that all the Eurovision, like no darkness anywhere. Um, but yeah, like witch can be considered bad, you know, but like there's nothing bad. I don't know if you're interested. I can talk about you know, psychic abilities and like Ouija boards and stuff like that. If you're interested, why I can channel and not be freaking evil. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with. Bye bye.